Hi, I'm Darrell,
And I'm Elia.
and we are Black Nerdy Scholars. We've made it to episode 14. We made it to episode 14 of our podcast. And I think I've said this on the show before, and it is a statistic that I did not look up, that I have not fact-checked. It is something that I've heard and just ran with because I like it. Apparently, allegedly, most podcasts don't make it past episode 14. So I guess technically we still haven't. We haven't made it past 14. We are on 14, but still feels like landmark.
Let's hope something doesn't happen between 14 and 15.
Oh my god, knock on wood. Yeah. No, it's been good. It's been good for me. I think one of the things that I've felt since doing this is a sense of satisfaction that I haven't really felt. Like I feel like a lot of the creative endeavors I've done in my life have been in service of somebody else's interest. I participated in the things I participated in high school because I was good at it, and it made my teachers happy, and it made my mom happy. And I did the school stuff in my 20s the way I did it because it seemed like the thing to do, and I was good at it. So it has been really rewarding not being good at the thing and like noticing yourself getting better, learning skills. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's just cool. Even just being able to be so consistent with someone, as people with ADHD, it's easy to get real inconsistent. So just the very fact that we've done this like 14 times, I'm like, wow, I'm proud of us.
I'm gonna make an early pivot really quick. Speaking of ADHD, did you hear that Mattel either just or is about to release an Autism Barbie?
Yes.
Did you see that? And she's got the fucking headphones on that I wear. That I actually that two of my friends have that I keep putting off getting, the thing that I genuinely wanted. It's like, I don't like how you're reading. You're clocking my. I don't like how it's clocking to me that Mattel is standing on my autism business. Does that translate? Was that too many layers? What was I talking about? Autism. One of the things that I've thought was really funny about it is Autism Barbie feels not redundant, but like it's not like it's solving a problem that it didn't really have, because in my mind, Barbie has always had ADHD.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She has like 20 jobs.
She has like 20 jobs. She's worked at a fast food joint. She has been an astronaut. She has been on a safari. She has been a doctor. She has been a deep sea rescue. She has been a cop, right? Like that sounds like every bitch I know that got ADHD.
I'd also argue jobs are like her special interest. She could have always had autism.
Jobs are her special interest is so funny. I do want to say that maybe it's not the jobs, but it is the school, because like so many, it is the education of it, because I feel like, and stereotype. I feel like men with ADHD tend to get into very specific, like tangible hobbies, video games, collecting. Not that women don't. Now, let me. I'm not speaking from a point of any kind of authority on any kind of gender conversation. I just know a lot of the women in my life that either definitely have, or I suspect have, either ADHD or autism, are mostly super into school.
I did like school a lot.
She doesn't keep a job, or she can't keep a job because she just gets bored at work all the time, which is how I felt when I was working like rego jobs.
Oh my god, is Barbie Lynn from Girlfriend? She is.
Which one is Lynn?
Lynn's the one who's just in.
There's the light skin one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's how I've always kind of seen Barbie.
Yes.
The girl that just does a bunch of jobs. Not because they are her passion, but because doing things is a passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She likes to do shit.
I haven't seen the backlash, but I'm imagining there's like anti-woke
backlash
about Autism Barbie. Which is like, I mean, whatever.
Well, man.
Mattel doesn't give a shit about autism or autistic people. The people that are complaining about it definitely don't give a shit about autistic people. Some of the people that are gonna get Autism Barbie have autism. A lot
Yeah.
of them are just gonna say they have autism. Self-diagnosis is whatever. Don't quote me on that. But I don't know. I get the hives knowing how much of a non-issue this is that I'm imagining is slowly boiling into a like stupider, bigger issue.
Oh yeah. I know the backlash, perhaps. I have not seen backlash. I just imagine there's some backlash, especially from conservatives. Like, now we're giving the Barbies vaccine illnesses and just all of that. But honestly, it'll be gone within the next moment. They're gonna move on to some other shit. But you know what? Good for that kid who probably got the autism Barbie right now. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
she got
What
autism like me.
what does the autism what do autism tests look like for children?
Good question.
Because I didn't get tested as a kid. I got tested as an adult man. That was
there's
almost
no
30.
way they're making them take that long ass RADS test. I think that you have to take.
Especially if they're autistic, they're not sitting through that shit.
I can't even make myself sit through that shit right now.
Yeah, because I'm just been thinking about like television portrayals of autism.
Yeah,
and I think of like the Good Doctor, the white Good Doctor, not the original Korean Good Doctor, right?
Oh, it was originally Korean?
I'm pretty sure it's based on a Korean show. Don't
have you heard of
me on that.
The Extraordinary Attorney Woo?
I have. I've heard of it. Yeah,
it's cute. She's an autistic lawyer.
Is that the pitch of the show? Autistic lawyer?
Mm-hmm. They have some gay stuff. I mean, I don't think she's gay. They're just gay.
Well, autism makes you gay.
Yeah.
Dadoy. Come on.
Yeah.
Speaking, so I want to tell a little story that feels related, even though I don't think it is. Speaking of like autism making you gay, right? Mm-hmm. As a person who has been diagnosed with autism in my adult life, and as someone who also has had that happen to them, I just want to know if this was an experience for you. It made a lot of things in my childhood make sense. And Absolutely. For some reason in my mind, I also apply that to like sexuality, because from a very young age, I was very much on like, gender is stupid. We're all playing pretend. There's no reason why I shouldn't play with Barbie dolls. Everybody, here's the thing that I wanted to talk about. Everybody's a little gay. Like no one is 100% straight.
I agree.
Interesting, because I was just about to say the exact opposite, right? In my adulthood, I have come to realize, no, some people are 100% straight. Some people aren't a little gay. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. That's not a judgment of them. But I'm pretty sure the worldview that you have now admitted you shared come from a place of like already kind of leaning that way, whatever that is. I know you are fully open, like bisexual. I'm something.
Something like that,
something. Who knows? I don't want to claim a thing because I don't want someone to like come back and be like, you're a fraud, you're not actually this letter. And I'm like, my bad. I don't know. I do think I'm a little ace. Or somewhere on that spectrum.
Yeah.
Because like I'm thinking about like television shows or even just reality TV and drama stuff like that. Something that has always baffled me is that like I've never wanted or like craved sex in the way that some people do that makes them like throw away their lives for it. I don't know what that's about. I'm just like, it's like watching like Temptation Island or like Too Hot to Handle. I'm like, yeah, these are pretty and they're attractive people, but it's, this is going to be such a challenge. This is going to be such a challenge. Don't fuck. Like, I don't. Is that not super easy? Do you know how easy it is to not have sex?
It really is easy.
I'm doing it right now.
I find it
It's so
interesting with
easy.
shows with Too Hot to Handle. It's just like, is it even about the sex for you at that point? Or is it just the prospect of having to follow rules? I don't know. A lot of those people confuse me. Because, okay, I understand after a certain point where it's like, damn, everybody fucking, everybody doing this. It's $1 left in the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, let's fuck. But to literally have no self-control that you could just throw away all that money down.
And like it's self-control. Like obviously it is self-control. Let me reframe the question. Obviously, if you cannot control yourself from following those urges, you are lacking in self-control, obviously.
Discipline.
But it feels more, it feels bigger than that. It feels more abstract than that.
I do
because
agree.
I don't think it's yes, it's individualistic, but it is not explicitly individualistic, right? Whereas Chad and Kyler need to be able to keep their dicks in their pants. They have also been conditioned to view women as sexual objects by their fathers and their fathers' fathers in the TV, in the advertising, in the McDonald's down the street, and their friend that beat them up for holding his hand a little too hard or something, right? There has been conditioning where it's like, you are only a man if you conquer women sexually. I mean, yes. I put a little pizzazz
penetrate.
on it.
You can't get penetrated.
Yeah, copulate, coitus, bone down, knock boots.
Honestly though,
horizontal tango. The beast with two backs. I'm running out. What are other metaphors for sex?
The see a man about a whore. Well, that's not fully for sex. I've just heard people use that in sexual context.
Were we talking about I gotta see a man about a horse?
I don't think
no. So. I just went on vacation in a place that I'm not gonna say. But I went to visit like friends and like friends of friends, right?
Antarctica.
Yeah, I went to Antarctica. I went on my trip to Antarctica, and I saw some Antarcticans.
We'll go with that.
Antarcticans?
Yes.
Cool. What was I saying?
You went on a trip to Antarctica.
See a man about a horse. Somebody in the conversation on the phone was like, I gotta go see a man about a horse. And it opened up the conversation. It was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Is that a euphemism? Is that a euphemism for like gay sex? Has that always been a euphemism for gay sex? I was like, wait, no. It originated with like, gotta see a man about. It's a way to exit conversations. It is a what's the word? Idiom.
Yeah,
idiom. That's I
actually found out like yesterday that it's used in a sexual context.
Yeah, apparently in queer circles, gotta see a man about the horse is like, I gotta go have explicit gay sex with a man, probably slanging like horses be,
niggas
or something. And that's so cool. I love culture.
Right.
I love how we could just take sayings and make them other sayings. And I know I'm saying it, it sounds ironically, but that's just my voice. What did you say?
Oh, I said language is awesome. Sometimes.
Language is awesome. Yeah. Why are we talking about gotta see a man about the horse? We were talking about
euphemisms.
We were talking about euphemisms, autism.
Oh, it was the sexually charged handle Temptation Island sort of throws. I do find within I do think there's a difference in how I experience sexuality, especially when I talk to my straight friends. I'm like, whoa, I don't know what the hell. I've never felt the things that you were feeling.
Yeah.
Even in my attraction to men and women and non-anything. Like, I just don't feel that drive towards relationships, even, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
I don't even mean this in like a diss way. I just don't have the same view of it. And I also think that might be connected to autism, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think at least a portion of autism is just not having the coding that has
Yeah.
been socially incepted. But also, I do think some of that is knowledge, and I do want to give a little bit of a second story, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
This is a thing that I'm embarrassed about, but I do want to lead it to talk about things from our positions as teachers, right? So I'm going to land this at professorship. Right?
Bet.
I didn't realize how big of a deal ovulation was until a couple years ago, maybe.
In what sense?
And like I understood what ovulation was. And just for any people that need the sex ovulation, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't have those parts, and I've never had those parts up until this date. But it's like the part where you're able to get pregnant, where the egg is primed within the. Is this good content? Us talking about uterine linings, primed and ready for fertilization. And I'm hitting it.
Yeah,
I'm hitting that. And then the period is when the uterus is like, "Why did you not get pregnant? I'm gonna kill you." Yes. And it like sheds all the shit that it prepared for the baby, and makes you upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's great.
Ally. Anyway, on ovulation, I did not realize how feral it made some people. I didn't clock to me, right? And so like now that I understand, because it's like this knowledge came to me from one, people around me, and then also it feels like I saw a lot more people talking about it on TikTok in like 2022 or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, I did not know some of these women's were like fighting demons with a bat, like with a real life bat. I'm so sorry. Professorship. And it and the thing that skeeves me out now is that it's like, oh, I teach 18-year-olds. Some of you motherfuckers fuck, and some of you are ovulating at some point. Ew! You should only be doing homework. You shouldn't have sex if you have homework due.
Isn't it weird thinking about your students and how they do things that you did when you were their age, and it's like, no,
right,
you're supposed to be better than me. You're supposed to do as I say, not
you were supposed to be the chosen one, Anakin. Yeah. No, it's weird, but I just to not linger with the vision of adult professors thinking about like their teachers, their students, because that's not what we meant at all. I just want to be clear. I realized going back in my mind that like there was connected to the point about like not being horny enough for some of the stuff. I really didn't have the fullest picture of sex growing up. Obviously there's like sex stuff, and I didn't know, but I feel like I was more knowledgeable than a lot of kids my age, and I was a lot more accepting than a lot of boys my age at any point in my life. Right?
It was strict for the boys are strict growing up.
Yes. But now that I am an adult and I have like worldly knowledge, I guess. I'm an unk. Sorry, I'm unk and chapped. I realized that when I was younger, I understood in movies. I understood in movies both when it would fade to black and when there would be a sex scene that I probably shouldn't have been watching, that they were having sex. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it didn't. It's like, no, I understand. Like logic brain knows that they're having sex, but oh no. Like adults should know what that experience is, and I didn't have the context for it as a child. so it didn't click. And I was like, when we were kids, right? Do I have to finish that? You know what I mean?
No,
Anyway,
yeah.
it's just weird. It's a knowledge thing that I didn't realize I was missing as someone who tries to be the woker. Go ahead. You can. I've talked a lot about vaginas, and you should have your
not
turn.
this. My mom made me watch the Oprah episode about sex and pregnancy and periods and stuff, and I was like, oh, because it was informative. I did learn things, even though even in my young mind, I'm like, this shit would never happen to me. Like, there was these young couples, teen parents, and they're talking about, oh yeah, we used contraceptive, and it didn't work. So they had the child young, and I'm like, even that 10-year-old me was like, the fuck, wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Wouldn't be me.
I'm not
idiots.
dissing my teen parents or whatever. My grandma was actually teen mom, and she's a great lady. But yeah, I just wouldn't let that shit happen to me.
Yeah. I mean, me neither, but I also don't have the parts. And as far as I know, I didn't drop seed and run off.
Yeah, you didn't drop any seeds out there. I hope.
Yeah, I knock on wood, but I'm pretty sure there is no fucking autistic spawn out there fucking up some woman's day. At least I hope. I don't know. Yeah, and this is gonna kind of another pivot. Thinking of like, I'm not horny enough for this. I've been thinking about like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, I love that.
And how Frollo was like.
One of my
I'm so fucking horny, and that's against God, but I'm not wrong. She's wrong, and I gotta kill her.
The ominous fucking declaration of she will be mine or she will burn is just wild. Yeah. And I think also that being one of my favorite Disney movies is probably how I ended up with my gateway to the Gothic, because, The Hunchback of Notre Dame is a Gothic novel. And the fact that Disney greenlit that is still pretty wild to me. Like, this horrific story about a man with disabilities being with this toxic priest father, and he falls in love with this Romani girl, and the priest is in love with her, and he makes one of the best Disney songs of all time, which almost feels like it should not have been a Disney song. Like, can you imagine going to the theater with your parents and you watching The Hunchback of Notre Dame? That'd be wild.
Just live, and he's bricked up, trying to think about sending this from there. Okay, like, I do want to do
a Catholic priest.
I want to do a little game with you now. Now that I'm on the topic, this is what I want this episode to be. Which Disney characters canonically have had sex?
Okay, let me think.
Right, I'm gonna go down the list. I'm pulling up release order. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Right, Snow White gets married at the end.
Oh, so at any point in their life?
Oh, I was thinking like within the confines of the story. That we can prove, right? We can't prove Snow White had sex, but it's presumable, right? I don't put Pinocchio. I don't think anyone had sex in that one.
Nah.
Fantasia skipping. The Reluctant Dragon.
The fuck is that?
What is that? I don't know. That one doesn't count. Dumbo. Dumbo's mom
made him.
Made him. Dumbo's mom canonically has had sex. Put a tracker somewhere.
Then I feel
Dumbo's mom has canonically had sex.
We can knock out really quickly all the animals.
All the mothers.
Lion King,
right? Bambi's sex. Mother.
Bambi. Sex.
Does Bambi end Bambi with the kid?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so, right? It's been so long since I've seen Bambi.
I love Bambi. Or do I? He's just cute.
He is cute.
Gay. He's a little gay, maybe.
Bambi's gay? Is that real? Okay. So two confirmed.
Don't have Disney.
Cinderella presumed. Oh no, but the evil stepmother has 2 biological daughters.
She was fucking their dad.
So she's had sex at least twice.
She was fucking her dad.
Sure. So that's 3, and she's a mother. I feel like
she had to be putting it on Cinderella's dad crazy for how much she got away with. She was evil.
No,
but that Snatch was insane.
No way. The was it wicked stepmother? Evil stepmother?
Yeah.
The evil stepmother got that grip. That's crazy.
She does.
Damn. That was the time when Nancy Reagan was on.
Nancy Reagan throat goat.
Nancy Reagan throat goat. Period.
The fact that she became synonymous for like being a throat goat in the past few years tickles me immensely. That her name has become like, you know, like a euphemism even.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, good. I got that Nancy Reagan.
Damn. Oh, she gave me that Nancy. Oh God. Oh, I felt icky saying that. Oh. Anyway.
Well, I think it's a great replacement, especially because I feel like before that
it would have been like Monica Melancy.
Yeah. Like
which you shouldn't have. That woman was a victim. Oh, but she was an adult. She was like 20 years old.
She was like 20.
And the president of the United States said, "Suck my dick." And that's crazy. That's a real thing that's happened. Yeah. And now we live in this fucking upside down world where Trump is just the president after like soliciting porn stars and prostitutes and Epstein. I forgot about Epstein.
Epstein Island.
Who also, Bill Clinton was allegedly also on the islands. Damn, these fucking freaked out presidents.
Oh, when they were trying to figure out which Bubba
was it Bill or the horse?
It actually, damn. I think
he had to go see a man about a horse.
Oh, or was Bill the horse? Technically,
it works both ways, and so does Bill. All right, Alice in Wonderland. Is there a mom?
I don't think so.
Right? Not that you see.
I feel like her whole thing is she's unattended and shit.
Yeah. There might be a line about the old king that the Queen of Hearts like probably killed or something, but I don't remember that line, so I'm gonna say no coitus in that. She could have totally
been a virgin queen for sure.
Easily. Yes. Story of Robin Hood.
I feel like they was fucking.
They was fucking. Wait, what's her name?
Maid Marian.
Maybe not, right? What? She's a maiden. Does that not imply?
Oh, who virginity? Said they were fucking? I feel like.
Who were you referring to?
I don't know. I feel like
Robin Hood and Lil Jon.
Yeah, they was fucking. Also, the freaky ass. Was he a priest? No, he's not a priest.
Friar.
He has a religious title.
Friar John.
Friar, yeah. Remember, his whole thing is that he's loose. Okay, they didn't necessarily mean loose sexually. But...
So we've got 3 tiers: confirmed, presumed, and assumed, which are going to be 2 different tiers, right? If they're married but we don't see any proof, it's assumed that they have sex. But if he's a bandit of the wild, they was getting dirty. Maybe that I'm just nix all that. That's just assumed. That's just assumed 1 tier. Sword in the Rose. I'm learning about so many little Disney movies that no one knows about. Oh, I missed Peter Pan.
Maybe not.
Oh, these are like the originals. Oh. Lady and the Tramp. They have puppies at the end, yeah?
Babies? Yeah.
Lady and the Tramp have canonically copulated.
I have to say, I love that pairing so much as a child. I just love that.
It has fueled so much of like romanticy and like smut culture of the 2020s.
The spaghetti will always be iconic.
I get that a lot.
The spaghetti.
Oh, you're right. No, pretend I didn't say that. You're right. All right, what am I doing? Where are we at? Where are the hitters?
Oh, here's my presumed maybe a canonical. I feel like The Little Mermaid definitely fucked Prince Eric. As soon as that okay, wait.
Definitely. Oh, there's a sequel. She has a daughter.
Oh yeah, but also I think Prince Eric fucked Ursula when she was in the. That's why he was so.
Damn. Okay, so Little Mermaid's got bodies because first King Triton has like 8 daughters.
Yo,
Batman fertile.
as fuck.
Fertile as hell.
Damn.
Holy shit. Fertile ass king. We know Ariel and Eric had a child, so that's two more people that we see on screen, right? And then you're saying, I think it's assumed Ursula as well, right? Yes. So that's 4 in just The Little Mermaid. Freaked out movie. Freaked out film.
I'm like, what about?
I think we should skip. I think we should hold on. The Jungle Book, I don't think we should count.
Let's just not.
Because they're all animals. That's like 18. That's more moving on from the Jungle Book. Yeah. Mulan.
For sure.
Mulan.
It was fucking at that camp. That army camp.
But okay, state your case.
Oh, I don't know. I just assume that in a camp full of people, men just hanging out by themselves. But I also think it could happen with women too.
Oh, like the other named male soldiers fucking each other. Okay. Yeah. I don't think we should put assumed for that. I think that is your imagination of the life of a soldier.
Can I have a special category?
What's the special category?
My purely from Elia's brain. I don't know.
Okay, third category, fanfic.
Yeah.
Elia, add like 18 dudes to that, or just put one and just put Mulan asterisk. But for like the named character, Mulan's dad, should we count the parents?
I feel like no, because
we shouldn't just count the parents.
Everybody got parents,
Well, that's not true. Some of them don't have parents. We don't meet every parent, right? I don't think there's a named parent in Peter Pan.
Or in the sense children. That like somebody birthed them parents.
Sure, but we don't always see, like, we see Bambi's mom. We see the character Bambi's mom, even though she's not named.
Okay.
But we could put that to the side. Because if it's not parents, then we only really have a confirmed Eric and Ariel. Which, again, freaked out movie, I guess. Horny ass movie, if that is the canon. But for Mulan, I don't think so. I think they kiss at the end and that's it. All right,
lavender marriage.
Whoever's editing this, knock off the points, and then for the parents, new fresh. I think we're only at 2. 2 main characters that aren't just like the parents of a main character. All right, what are the other movies? Let me skip all these old ass. Let me go straight to, okay, there's Little Mermaid. Which ones of these am I missing?
Damn, you just got to Little Mermaid?
There's like a decade, or way more than there's like 90 years, of Disney movies, and a lot of these weren't good. And I'm also mostly focused on the like cartoony ones. Like I don't want to talk about Mary Poppins. The Rescuers, assumed. They're made. They bicker like he lays pipe, little rat pipe, I guess.
That's the rat movie.
That's the rat movie.
Oh, I mean rats. There's so many rats. Somebody had to be fucking.
Yeah, for sure. I hope we don't have to like censor the hell out of this episode. That'll be exhausting. Fox and the Hound. Does the fox has puppies at the end?
Oh, I think so. Fox, Hound, puppy.
Right? The spoilers for Fox and the Hound from January 10th, 1981. Spoilers. The Hound dies, right?
Wait, don't say that. Death.
The Hound passes on? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no, I was just like, I'm so glad I didn't watch that as a kid. I would have been so sad.
Oh, I remember being distraught watching this. Like, that was so sad. I'm pretty sure. Whoa, Tim Burton.
Oh,
whoa, Tim Burton.
Oh, wow.
This was the first film for future directors Tim Burton, Brad Bird, who does Incredibles, and John Lasseter, who does stuff that I can't remember, who I'm gonna look up.
You know who definitely fucked? Mirage and Mr. Incredible.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. It's supposed to be implied from Mrs. Incredible's point of view. No, they didn't. Also, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. Also, that's Pixar. I'm not counting. We're not going through Pixar.
I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, so you horny as hell too. Freak out.
It's not my fault I got eyes.
Oh, John Lasseter did a bunch of the Pixar movies. Okay. Back to Fox and the Hound. I don't know. I don't remember if they did I don't know. Question mark. I don't remember that movie, so I don't remember if they have puppies.
And I don't want
they
it
did.
because it looks sad.
It's really sad. It's a really sad, beautiful movie. Beautiful movie. Sad as hell. All right, there's Little Mermaid. We already talked about how horny that is. Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, Beauty's a monster fucker.
Yeah, they fuck for sure. Assumed. I guess technically it's assumed. Because there's nothing that we see that's confirmation. If we're not counting parents, are we counting the teapot? Because she has a more central role than, say, Bambi's mom.
I
right?
feel like we should count parents that are central or like, more central to the plot. Like,
sure.
in The Lion King.
That are like in the movie instead of like, because like Mulan's dad is in the beginning and he is central to the plot in that his name was drawn, but he's not like in the movie for real.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, then Mrs. Teapot, add that. What's that? 3? What is that? Is that 3?
Oh,
Mrs.
who do you
Teapot?
think the dad would be in this context? Who would be the teacup's dad?
I bet it's the fucking Candlestick, because that boy was talk about laying wick. He got I'm trying to think of other puns and euphemisms. They're not coming to me. But he was coming to her.
He had the move. He had Riz. He did.
Though I hope they didn't, because you shouldn't. Don't fuck your coworkers. Like, don't. Come on, man. But I guess if that's all the only people you're meeting every day, like you live in this big ass house, you're basically in a dorm, and
it's like a warehouse. You know how they always say people at warehouses jobs be fucking.
Aladdin, nothing confirmed.
Nothing confirmed.
Yeah.
Jafar wanted to fuck real bad.
No, yeah. That was a prime memory for myself growing up. It's specifically Jasmine when she was in the red when she was in the hourglass, and she does her head turn like, and I was like, I'm a boy. I like girls. Oh my god, I like girls now. I'm pretty sure that was the point where I was like, holy shit, I like girls. Yeah, Aladdin.
When did I have that moment? What was I watching? I don't know. I was watching something.
The Lion King. Are we counting Mufasa?
Yeah.
Or we're counting Mufasa.
I also feel like that's
I would argue. Point. Sure, but he has more prevalence in the film than someone like Mulan's dad.
Mm-hmm.
But they're kind of similar plot points.
Well, I guess I'm thinking of it in the fucking sense but also this is my brain also going Hamlet, I think.
I don't think we should count Mufasa.
Okay.
I don't think we should count Mufasa. Here's the tweak. Here's where we're gonna tweak. Characters that have canonically copulated within the binds of the film.
I'm like, can we count the teacup? And
then we should retroactively not count the teacup, right?
Okay. Which
then again leaves us with confirmed Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid, horniest movie of all time. Everyone else has assumed. Oh no, Lion King, Simba and Nala fuck.
Oh yeah,
that's the whole. Can you feel the love tonight? That's them boning down. Also, a moment where I was like, "Holy shit, I like girls," but that's where I became a freak.
I think that's
that made
what I
me a
got.
furry. That made me a furry.
You know what happened? I saw that one line from the second Lion King. What's his name? It starts with a K.
Kovu.
Yeah.
Kovu?
I was like, why that line kind of?
Right. All right. So that's two more. Simba and Nala. Simba and Nala confirmed boned. When did Space Jam 1 come out?
Sorry, the pivot from Lion King to Space Jam is killing
1996. 1984. Okay, yeah. So
Bugs Bunny and Lola was definitely cracking.
Not a Disney movie. I was just thinking of like, I don't know if Nala's the thing that made me furry. It definitely primed me, and then Lola Bunny did the kill shot, I guess. Who voiced Lola Bunny? I can do that on my own time. We got to talk about Disney boning.
This is not Disney, but I was thinking about. I was like, wait, one of the characters that definitely made me gay, Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. For sure.
Yeah.
I think that got a lot of people.
She is how Oda draws every woman in One Piece.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Isn't that really funny?
About it.
Yeah. That's every if there's a bad bitch, Jessica Rabbit. Not as bad bitch. He loves a titty man. He loves a breast. Golly.
Yeah. That's fair.
God damn.
You like big bazongas.
Okay. Goofy movie. Goofy smashes in the second one. Right?
I believe it.
Right? Because he dates the librarian or something?
Yes.
Something like that.
Somebody's fucking.
So Goofy, and if the librarian has the name librarian, I'm sure she does. I don't remember it. Pocahontas? Pocahontas.
I guess. Does something happen further between her and John Smith?
So this is gonna cheat a little bit. Right? In real life, Pocahontas doesn't end up with John Smith. She ends up with John something. What's his name?
That actually happens in the next movie, doesn't it?
I think she's still with hold on.
There's another dude in the next movie. John Rolfe.
And
they two Johns
have kids.
She switches John.
She in the movies?
Because you remember there's John Smith and there's John Rolfe.
In real life, yes.
But no, they're both in the movie.
Really?
There's nobody gives a fuck about Pocahontas too, but she gets John Rolfe in the second movie.
Oh wow. Played by Billy Zane.
And I remember because I was young and I was kind of scandalized. I was like, oh, now she got two niggas? Oh. Period, Pocahontas.
All right. Canonically, Pocahontas has boned down within the confines of the films.
I remember finding out the real story of Pocahontas as a kid, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so bleak, actually.
Yeah.
How did they make a Disney movie out of this?
All right, Hunchback. Do the knight and Esmeralda do the tango.
I hope they did.
But it's only assumed. There's nothing to confirm, right? There's no scene that was like hinted or fade to black or anything like that.
I feel like they kiss, but we don't know if they ever got to fuck. And also in the original book, they all die, so I don't know.
So true, bestie. Oh, I got a good one. 101 Dalmatians. They got the 101 because they meet and then smash at least once. Right. They're 101 twins, right? Or I guess not twin. They're
Do they address that they're all from the same litter?
I'm pretty sure they're all from the same litter, right?
Oh yeah, I'm on the
case.
That poor Dalmatian mother.
101 Dalmatians.
Like growing up is looking at the what I forgot words. Growing up is looking at 101 Dalmatians and realizing she had to push out 101 Dalmatians.
That's OD. That is too many babies. That's too much labor.
Hell yeah. Imagine having to take care of the litter.
She got superpowers for real. I just like any uterus haver. One kid's a lot. Twins, God forbid. Holy shit. 100.
See,
So I will say, as a person that has personally delivered puppies, from the outside, and this is going to sound gross, so if it's too gross, just let me know. It does look like they kind of just slide out.
No, they do. I've watched puppy
because they're like covered in their. Well, I guess they're always covered in the placenta, but they slide out like little tubes.
It's like wee.
But I'm sure it still hurts.
Yeah.
I'm sure it still hurts. I'm pretty sure, because like their partners come together, and they both bring their Dalmatians. I don't know. Oh, okay. It was in batches, right?
Okay.
Pregnant with a litter of 15, and then later it has a different litter. Okay. So they less scary, but also
still scary. 15 litters.
That's insane. A lot of fucking kids. That's a lot of fucking kids running around. Golly.
I know it's stinking there.
Oh my god. Shit and fart and piss and shit all over the place. Golly.
Yes.
All right, where am I? Where are all the cartoons? Because now I'm seeing a bunch of stuff that like Hercules. I don't think it's confirmed.
Not at least between, I would say, Hercules and Megara. I feel like it's probably implied there was some copulation with her ex who betrayed her, but not like within the actual movie, I would say.
Yeah. We're going to say no to Hercules. Virgin Hercules. Virgicles.
Wait. Don't they canonically have kids, though, in the source, in the Greek mythology, at least?
I don't think Megara's that character. I think Megara's a different bitch in the original source, if she exists at all.
I didn't ask about his fucking... See, this is why Google, what's it called? The Gemini summaries. They're so shit.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me about his 12 labors when I asked about his kids?
I don't think she's a real character, or not. I don't think she's a character from the original stories. In the original stories, Hercules does have kids, I believe. But
yeah. It's not with Megara,
zero sex, no hoes, no play, Virgin Hercules.
Hercules, Captain America.
Where am I? Hercules, Mulan. We already talked about Mulan. All right, no, that's Pixar. I don't want to do the Pixar's. Tarzan.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's two more. Go ahead and add those. Yeah.
Jane and they were just. I feel like they were so overtly.
Oh, for sure. And he was like, "Oh, that's." I think that's the one that made me a little something, because when he was like swinging around her, he was like looking at her, and Phil Collins was like, "Take my hand. There's a world I need to know." That's my shit. I love Tarzan.
That's one of my favorite soundtracks.
I love Tarzan. Phil Collins sang his fucking Phyllisy out the whole time.
Go.
Do you know Lily Collins is his daughter?
I was
Emily
actually
in
going to
Paris
bring that
is his
up
daughter.
Because it just clicked. It was clocking because my mom was watching Emily.
It was clocking to you that Lily Collins is his daughter.
I was like, "Wait, Mom, is that Phil Collins' daughter?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, it's crazy," because I feel like I have known about who Lily Collins is. I just never put the connection together.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is she British? She's in it. They're in it.
Huh?
Or no, I was saying, are they in it? Like, are they British?
Oh, are they in it? I think so, right?
Oh yeah.
Because he was
British
in that one
American.
band. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one band. I'm sure some like middle-aged white dude is like really heated that I said that.
She just doesn't look, she's British, but she doesn't look super British, so
British.
Either.
He's from Chiswick, London. I can't do a British accent.
All
right, Emperor's New Groove. No.
Nah.
Pacha and what's her face do have
they was
sex,
getting it in.
but she is pregnant from frame one. So there is no diegetic sex within the confines of Emperor's New Groove or the second one.
She's like 8 or 9 months pregnant.
Did you watch Trunks' New Groove?
I did. Actually,
I remember liking it. And they had the gnarliest beat drop of "Let's Groove Tonight" by Earth, Wind, and Fire, where they're like dancing with a squirrel. They might bone. Maybe Crunk. Maybe Crunk is smashed. I don't remember Crunk's do groove, so I don't.
I feel like he would like accidentally end up in a scenario where he just that sounded weird. Not in a dubious consent way. I have to say.
It's about the implication.
He accidentally ends up in a scenario and somebody throwing pussy at him.
Yeah.
Because he's just a cute little himbo.
Yeah. Golden retriever boyfriends always kind of
I have to
accidentally catch, I guess.
That's a movie where I love all the characters. Like I love the whole crew. Like Yzma, one of my favorite villains.
That's my shit. I love Imprison Groove.
I also think what's appealing about Cusco is he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Like you don't usually get that from the main characters in a Disney movie. Like he has to learn to be empathetic and stuff.
So true, bestie. Me when the king has to learn to care about people. Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
Oh, they was fucking.
But is it confirmed? Is there a scene where it's like heavily implied? Where it's
I don't know.
I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen it. She was
you
bad
know what
as hell,
movie definitely? The Road to El Dorado.
Oh yeah, but that's not Disney. But yes, yeah.
Oh shit, it's not.
Yeah, I love Road to El Dorado though.
I do. That's also one of the bisexual movies.
Oh yeah. Because I don't know why they weren't just. Never mind. Whatever.
You know what all of them. There's an implied threesome in the movie.
Gross.
Wait, what's gross about MMF? Watch your mouth. Just kidding.
You know what? You're right. I take it back. Not gross. Beautiful, heavenly, divine, closer to the gods, to the universe, to my taint. I guess I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Whatever. Where are we? Wait, there's a Hunchback of Notre Dame 2?
Yeah.
There's like a little girl in it. Whoa. Well, don't care.
Fuck, then.
He does?
Oh, no, not the Hunchback. I don't think it's his child.
It's not his child. I think it's just some woman with a child.
Oh, just kidding, then. I was like, is it going to be Esmeralda and the...
No, it's some white lady.
Who's white lady? Who's this white lady?
Lilo and Stitch. No.
Nah.
No. I can't blame what's his name for trying though.
Oh, not that one dude and Nani.
Yeah.
Do they?
God.
Are they just homies, basically?
He wants to date her, and she's like, I'm raising this kid, so I can't right now. And he's like, well, I care about you, so I'm gonna support you as best I can. And I'm gonna just be what you need from me because I care from you, not because I want something from you.
I love that.
What was his name? Hold on, I have the technology. I can. Yeah, and there's that blonde lifeguard. God, this is the most freaked out episode. Why did it's crazy to start this episode? His name was David.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was just a patient friend that was very much like, I care about you and I want more from you and I understand you don't want more from me right now. And I'm not strung along and you're not stringing me along, but this is more than or other than platonic.
Yeah.
Boom.
That was like the healthiest dynamic between 18-year-olds.
For sure. And it's like, that's crazy. She's like 19.
Yeah.
Nani's 19 raising a 7-year-old?
That's nuts.
6-year-old? How old is Lilo?
Lilo's like 6 or 7. I gotta say, when Lilo beat that girl's ass, one of my
deserved. She deserved to get her ass beat. Period.
She deserved it.
Period.
Why was she talking so crazy to my girl Lilo for no reason?
God, colonizer ass. Freaking
right.
Finding Nemo? No.
Nah.
Also, that's a Pixar. I need to skip that. What's the next Disney film?
So Nemo is the way Nemo starts is so, isn't it wild how dark it was? Even if it was,
there was a period. So hold on. Finding Nemo released. I was just looking at it. In 2003, I since I am in my 30s, right? I was in 3rd grade, which means I was 3 plus 5, I was 8. From the time I was 8, from 3rd grade till high school, which would be, what, 9th grade? I saw Finding Nemo at least once a year.
Damn.
Because
it start to finish.
Yes. I'm actually, hold on. We didn't finish all the Disney movies, but I do want to end on this tangent about Finding Nemo, if you don't mind, and like interject as much as often as you want, right? One, yes, I do. I know the plot so well. 2, I watched it so much because you know how like in grade school when it would get to like the end of the year and the teachers would like run out of curriculum and they would just put a movie on, they would always choose Finding Nemo. And so I would watch it. I would like go from one class where I watched Finding Nemo to the next class where I watched Finding Nemo. Right? It was ridiculous. But
I love it.
I love using Finding Nemo as the guide to teach like close reading.
Oh,
because I like walking through the first scene of the movie. First scene in Finding Nemo, right? It's Marlin and wife, soon to be dead wife, and they're like, I just got this new house. We're like, look at this anemone. What a view. We got away from it all. All our kids are resting downstairs, and then all of a sudden, a black wanders in. Just kidding. It's an eel like murderer guy, right? A predator, but in like the killy kind, and not the like sex and killy kind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She goes to protect the kids. All the kids die and the wife, except for the one, Nemo. Right? And I was like, why? I always started, was like, why did they make Nemo a fish? Right? And it's like, okay, well, to talk about for kids, for like, it's made for kids, it's all this stuff. It's like, yeah, sure. Yes, that would explain why a fish would work, but why a fish? What can you do with fish? Based on what we've seen in this first scene, right? And like I'll spend the whole class like doing a Socratic like discussion, and I'll eventually get to the point where it's like the central theme of the movie is about like trusting your kid who is growing up, but it's also about how this kid should trust that this parent wants what's best for them, and it's up to the parent to let that go, right? And yes, it was for kids, but it was targeted at middle-class kids. And I know it's targeted at middle-class kids because of the rhetoric in the very first scene of the movie, right? He moved to the suburbs. It starts off with him moving to the suburbs, right? He gets a nice place that's quiet, away from it all, has a great view, good resale value, right? There, when he has to like take him to school, there's like the school bus.
Marlon got it out the mud.
That's kind of how they're describing it, right? He's like, I worked my ass off to like get this incredible place, right? And part of it being in the suburbs means the scary place is somewhere else. Well, where is it? He goes off the deep end, and then all of a sudden it's like it's dark and it's scary, and there are more predators like the one that took his mom, right? Or his dad. All these kinds of things. And I just loved walking through just that first scene and juxtaposing suburbia onto it. And I just think that it's a great lesson plan for just like close reading that text, or at least that part of that text.
I like that.
Thanks.
I think I'm going to try to do that with Coraline.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do Coraline.
Yeah, because like the kids don't know what close reading is. A lot of students only can barely understand plot, let alone the minutia. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Today actually we started our close reading attempts. Honestly, I feel like I regret trying to engage them with an academic close reading first versus a literary close reading. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try again with, well, not try again. I'm going to pivot to literary close reading, but I think it might be more fun to start with close reading a movie actually.
Yeah,
because you know what?
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the recent Black Mirror seasons?
I've seen the first season, which was those 3 episodes where he like fucks the pig, and then the Daniel Kaluuya one, and then the "You're cheating on me" one or whatever.
Oh,
And
I used to
then
love
I
that
saw
one.
bits and pieces of some of them, and then I saw the season 5 where Anthony Mackie fucks his homeboy.
Oh, I love that one too.
And that's it.
There's this one called Loch Henry, which, okay, spoilers for Loch Henry. It's basically this guy and his girlfriend. They're going to the Irish countryside. They're making a film. They met in film school, by the way. They're making a film about this guy who collects eggs. And then the girlfriend finds out the history of the town and that there's this famous murder and whatnot. She's like, hey, let's do it on the murder. Like, let's make a true crime documentary. And he's like, well, no, I don't know about that. It kind of actually affected me personally because his dad was injured by the presumed murder in the incident. So they make the film, blah, blah, blah. They, of course, uncover too much information only to find out that the actual murderers are the guy's mom and his dad. They were some freaky ass sadists, and they would like kill couples together. But anyways, my students were actually locked in, which kind of warmed my heart. It was like, oh my gosh, y'all are looking at your computers. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, all this to say, just thinking of new ways to keep them engaged, or at least try, because I know they really aren't going to read.
Yeah.
So I might as well shove movies down their throat in class.
Speaking of, where else can the people engage with us?
Yes, you can engage with us on any platform that has podcasts. If you have any platforms that, I don't know, I'd be hearing about non-conventional ones, feel free to let us know and we'll get on there. You can find us on Patreon and Blue Sky and TikTok at Black Nerdy Scholars. But do your Patreon bit.
On Patreon, you can sub for $5 a month to get a little extra content, including our after show, Office Hours, where it's a podcast after a podcast, the podcast after the podcast. We're a little laxer, we're a little more risque. We consume a little legal substance. Interpret that as you will. We just have a good time. Here's a little clip of our good time now. Pilot pitch. There it is. And we have infinite money, right? I think it would be like we have some sort of generator, and then like part 1 is like we create the idea of the show, and then we like do the first episode with like live studio audience. I think that'd be really cool. What a good time we had. Sub if you can. If you don't, that's okay. I love and care for you anyway. If you like the episode, like, comment, subscribe, and until we see you next, stay black, stay nerdy, and read books.
Please read
books. I actually just started reading another book.
Me too.
Oh my god,